Congratulations! You are now part of ENGOO and you will start teaching. Oh, hi! Hello, hello mga ka-ENGOO and Jacko natics natin dyan. Kamusta na kayo? Let's get it on! Okay. So, yun yung parang tagline ko. Okay. So, others would have like, come on down. Okay. So, well, in my case, I use let's get it on. Alright. So, well, this time, guys, again, this is your Tutor Jacko, always at your service. Okay. So, well, today's video, I'm actually making a video how to become an online English tutor from application down to teaching. Okay, so parang compressed videos. I have videos, a lot of videos actually about ENGOO, pero ito yung parang concise, compressed. Andito na lahat, all in one. Okay, so andito na lahat, kompletos ricados. So kung paano ka maging isang online English tutor. Okay, so andito na the steps, the requirements, and everything, how to pass the demo lesson and everything. Okay, so and I'm really excited to share this to you guys, and I'm looking forward talaga guys that you will become part of the ENGOO family, and I'm really excited about that, and it's really an honor for me to help you, okay, in your journey in the process of becoming an online English tutor. Okay, so are you excited? Well, I am also excited. Okay, mga ka-ENGOO and Jacko Natics, let's get it on. Okay, so parang kuno ng energy. Let's get it on! Alright, so again, nandito tayo sa ating screen share. Alright, well, of course, again, this tutorial is about ENGOO from application to start teaching. In this video, these are the things, or maybe your takeaways in this video. So these are the things that we will be going to discuss, of course. So who does ENGOO hire? And then ENGOO requirements, how to apply to become an ENGOO teacher or tutor, or how to pass the ENGOO interview questions. All right. And also, we have the nerve-wracking ENGOO demo lesson. All right. So, nerve-wracking talaga yan, guys. Okay, especially if you're new to the industry, okay, new to teaching. So, it's really nerve-wracking. And then now, how to start teaching. Okay. Now, who does ENGOO hire? Okay, so of course, ENGOO hires native speakers, okay, and non-native English speakers. Who are these native English speakers? Of course, those countries whose primary language is English, okay, like in the US, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, okay, and some parts of the world who can speak English. Non-native speakers do receive a lower rate of pay and must clearly, you know what, show your English skill. So, kailangan mo talaga patunayan if you're a non-native English speaker. However, okay, like if you have like a background or if you have a certificate in TFL, TESOL, or CELTA certificate, okay, it's an advantage, okay, as a non-native English speakers, but actually it's not a requirement, okay. ENGOO is one of those companies, ESL companies, who does not require applicants, okay, certificates, and even bachelor's degree to apply. Most of our students, especially Japanese students, they book non-native speakers, especially Filipinos, okay? Kasi nga, mas mahal, premium yung native speakers. So, marami. Even if you're non-native speakers, ang dami pa rin nagbo-book sa iyo. Mas marami nga ang nagbo-book for non-native speakers. Teach ka lang ng teach because you can actually earn more. Okay? So, in my previous videos, I have a video that talks about, you know, how to earn big in ENGOO. Okay, so how to earn or paano kumita ng 45,000 plus. Okay, so watch that video. The thumbnail is there, and then also the link up there, and also the link is in the description of this video. Okay, so ENGOO requirements. At least you have to be 18 years old. Okay, so bawal kasi sa Pilipinas na magtrabaho beyond the age of majority. Okay, so it's 18 years old. So even if you're just a graduate, a high school graduate, you are still qualified. Okay, as long as you are proficient in English. Pero excuse naman itong proficiency in English. Even nga ako, no, I have I have grammar issues. And also have a laptop or desktop computer. So again, si Ingo, wala naman siya, hindi siya nag-require ng specifications. Okay? But in my experience, as much as possible, you have to have like installed physical memory in your computer, like 4 gig, okay, 4 GB, because we are doing video class. Okay, so ang daming kakainin yan na ano, so na memory. So kailangan mo talaga ng 4 GB installed na physical memory in your computer or your laptop. And of course, a headset and a webcam. Okay, the very important feature in your headset is your noise cancellation feature. Okay, importante kasi yon. Kasi bawal tayo masyadong maingay. Okay, so as much as possible, walang ingay na marinig yung mga estudyante. Kasi especially pag Japanese, they're very strict on, you know, yung maingay. Okay, mga tiktilaok ng manok, mga kahon ng aso and everything, and iyak ng mga bata. So as much as possible, wala talagang makahagap. Okay, so that's why mayroon tayong noise cancelling features. Okay? So, mayroon namang mga noise cancelling features na less than 500 pesos. Okay? Just go to Shopee. Okay? Salamat, Shopee. Okay. Or go to Lazada. Okay? So, hindi to paid, hindi to paid, video. Wala tong paid advertisement. Okay? So, back ka naman dyan, Billy. Salamat, Shopee. Okay. Again, webcam. Okay, as long as clear yung webcam, HD quality, okay na yun. Gamit ko lang nga A4 Tech na webcam eh. Okay? As long as meron kayong, importante din yung yung LED light. Okay. And then of course, or ring light. And then a high-speed internet connection. You can test your internet speed. Okay? So, yeah. Okay, a high internet connection. Importante ang internet connection. Okay? For application. Okay, ma'am, malalaman naman yan kung ano ba yung yung speed mo. Okay? So at least you have, I think your requirement lang ng ENGOO is 0.5. Okay, download and upload. But it would always be better if you have more than that. Okay? And now let's move to how to apply to become an ENGOO tutor. Okay? So, yeah, okay, so there are actually 6 steps in the ENGOO application process to become an ENGOO tutor. Okay, the first one is, of course, registration. And you can create an account by registering your basic personal details, including name and nationality, and, of course, upload proof of identification. Okay, so importante yung mga IDs. Primary IDs would be enough, okay? But if you are submitting a secondary ID, like for example, NBI, or mga secondary IDs, like barangay clearance and everything, but you have to have an additional supporting documents, okay? You need to submit your birth certificate, okay? But kung primary na yung ID mo, like SSS, UMID, what else? PRC, license, passport. So these are some of the primary IDs. So you don't need that for additional support, okay? So yung secondary lang ang kailangan mo ng support ng NSO birth certificate. All right? Now, okay, so we have English basic or basic English and internet test, connection test. Okay, so check that your browser and internet connection are compatible with ENGOO system and record a short English test. Okay, so actually I made a video. Okay, so this is an actual video how you are going to pass the language test. Okay, so just click that video. I try to demonstrate kung paano siya gawin, and then online of course. So just click this one, and also the link is up there and also in the description of this video. Okay, so yeah, so it's the English test. It's very important. Okay, that you know, you study. Okay, some words and expressions. Dalawa kasi yung question, okay? So, first question for the language test is questions about life, okay? This is very easy. You can answer it. But the second question is a little difficult, okay? Because you might be asked, like for example, you will be given an idiomatic expression, okay? And then you have to use the idiomatic expression in a sentence. Okay? So that's kailangan mo talagang alamin kung ano ang meaning ng idiomatic expressions, okay? Pero if meron ding words, okay? So you need to define the word and then give example, okay? Ganun yung language test. And then after that, kapag ka nakuha mo yung difficult na idiomatic expressions or word, kung hindi mo alam, just redo, okay? Again, you have up to 20 times to redo your answer before submitting. After you have passed the computer tests, the basic English and internet connection tests, of course, you need to do an interview. Okay, so the interview, so by the time presentation, would actually last 20 minutes on the average, okay, 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so yung interview after you have passed the language tests. All right. Well, there are cases, no, especially in my YouTube channel, mayroong nagsabi na isa sa mga supporters ko na hindi na siya masyado na interview. Okay? So, diretso na agad siya sa demo lesson. Okay? Baka ginalingan doon sa language test. Okay? So, in the language test, you are like given um, a minute, okay, to answer a question. Okay? At least 15 seconds to 1 minute. Okay? Baka in-exhaust na yung 1 minute niya, and then he said a lot of things already. And the evaluator find him very, okay na siya to pass. Okay? So, hindi na siya masyadong in-interview, and then he was just given the instruction to go on the demo lesson. Okay? But if you will be asked to attend the interview, so 20 minutes, okay? And then, yeah, just basic questions about yourself, questions about your experience, and then questions about the company, of course. Okay? So, kailangan, in an interview, mayroon ka ring alam about ENGOO. Okay? So, huwag kang sasabak sa gera na wala kang masyadong alam. Okay? So, you have to research. Okay? What is ENGOO? Okay? Ano yung mga klaseng mga estudyante meron tayo sa ENGOO? Kasi nga, mayroon kasing mga ESL na Chinese. Okay? Sa atin, Japanese. Okay? And then we have also students from Korea, Indonesia, Malaysia, some parts of, in Europe, okay? So, mayroon akong estudyante na Spanish, sardines, okay, Spanish sardines. All right, and then of course, vocabulary and grammar, okay? But if you want some examples of, interview questions and then idiomatic expression, please, follow my Facebook page, okay? So, doon ko gina-guide yung mga aspiring tutors ko to, during the interview most especially, doon ko binibigay yung mga sample interview questions. And very important, okay, the words and expressions. Doon kasi tayo na doon tayo medyo maalanganin. Kasi if you will be given, of course, the expression, idiomatic expression na hindi mo alam anong ibig sabihin, mahirap, no? Mahirap na at magkalisod-lisod. So, ayan, interview pa naman yan. So, live. So, walang redo. Okay lang sa language test, mayroong redo. Okay. Now, after the interview, again, after the interview, you will receive a training material. Okay? So, and ganyan. And then, after that, you will be directed to complete the training and the demo lesson. And then, of course, you will start teaching. So, let's go. Dig. Okay, let's dig deeper. Okay, so again, you will do now after the interview. If you will pass, you have to pass the interview, of course. Okay, so it's a process, it's step-by-step process, and you cannot go on to the next level or the next step if you cannot pass or if you will not pass. Okay, the prior steps. So after you pass the interview, then you will be directed to the interview. Okay, so of course you will be receive a training material. So you will receive a training kit actually. Okay, and then be you will be trained online as well. Mayroon kasi yung briefing. Hindi ka naman basta-basta isabak na lang sa demo lesson. In my case, because that's 2016, live na live via satellite. Yung aming training. So, before kami sinabak doon sa demo lesson, grabe talaga yung training. So, it's like an interview na rin. Okay? So, they ask us a lot of questions. Like there's like almost or more or less 10 of us in a round table, and then randomly, okay, the evaluator asks us questions, and then we'll just answer. And then after that, we were trained, okay, what will be going on, okay, in the demo lesson. So ano na, no, ano mga different steps, and then we were actually pinapanood, ano ba 'yun? Ano ba itong Tagalog ko na ito? Okay. Pinanood kami ng mga sample na mga actual lessons, okay? Actual demo lessons. Then after that series of, samples and then everything, pinagpahinga muna kami, we took lunch and then we rested for a while. And then we were called, okay? Inaisa-isa na kami and then we go to the demo lesson, okay? So yung demo lesson, by the way, this is actually not an actual student, but these are Japanese staff, okay, in Japan. So, mga staff ng ENGOO in Japan, so they'll be the ones actually evaluating you. So, they're evaluators themselves. Lesson, yung specific na discussions ko talaga, script to script, okay, word for word, kung ano yung sabihin mo, uh, it's a basic lesson flow andun sa video ko how to pass the demo lesson. So here's the thumbnail and also the link up there, okay, and also in the description. So here's actually the basic lesson flow. Again, everybody, okay, this is the basic lesson flow. This is the key to pass the demo lesson. All right? Pag mayroon ka lang ma-skip in this flow, automatic, no, bawas points, and you will be endangered. Like for example, nakalimutan mo mag-greetings. Okay. Simpleng hi, hello, and good morning lang yan. So nakalimutan mo to greet the student during the demo lesson. Pak, X-Men ka na. Okay? Kalimutan mo ang audio and video check. That's very, very important. Standard operating procedure in most ESL companies is the audio and video check. Okay? So, very, very important. Okay? So, huwag mong makalimutan. Greetings, audio and video check. And then you have, of course, your introduction. Both of you will introduce. But again, it all depends. Okay? So, meron kasi mga estudyante na they would like to skip the introduction and then proceed the lesson right away. Okay? So, wala ka nang magawa doon. Ayaw nila mag-introduce. So, wala na, introduction. Go immediately to the consultation. Then you'll say, oh, as I can see here, you wanted to do a free conversation. Okay, so let's talk anything and everything under the sun. But of course, pag walang introduction, you can always ask. Okay, so kasi ang introduction sana yung hint mo, especially if free talk. Okay, so sa demo lesson kasi, you will be having lessons for um, daily news and free conversation. Okay? So, in my videos here, one of my videos here, mayroon akong actual lesson, the actual lesson of a student with a daily news material. Okay? So, um, just try to check it. Okay? So, kung available yung link, andun sa taas. Okay? And then the thumbnail, of course. Again, okay? So, yeah, daily news and then free conversation. Meron din akong actual free conversation. It's an actual student. Sinilent ko lang yung voice and ano ng estudyante for confidentiality. So, bawal kasi i-divulge yung information ng estudyante mo. Okay, so, and then consultation. Okay? So, consultation, like I said, okay, oh yes, I can see here you want to do a daily news material. Would you like to continue having this material or would you like to do something else? So, ganon, no? Kino-consult mo yung estudyante mo. And then, in your consultation, importante na makita mo lahat doon. If he wants an introduction, and then, mayroon kasi silang mga special request. Okay? Like, for example, makita mo doon, oh, especially pag beginners, I'm a beginner. Please speak slowly. Okay? So, i-confirm mo lahat yon. Okay? And then, here, step number 5 is direct instruction and guided practice. So, this is actually the actual lesson. Okay? Or the lesson proper. So, andyan na. So, kita mo. Most of the materials kasi, especially sa materials, like for example, mayroong materials na ginagamit na gagamitin ng estudyante. All you just need to do is to follow the material. Nandun na lahat yung script. Anong sasabihin mo? Ganyan. And mostly, first part of the material is vocabulary. Okay? And the drill is listen and repeat. All right? And then after that, you end the class. Okay? Evaluation. No? Strength and weaknesses ng estudyante. Ganyan. And then also your recommendations. Like for example, magre-recommend ka kung ano yung sa weakness niya. Like for example, mahina siya sa pronunciation. You can give advice. Okay? So, pronunciations. All right? And then, um, um, mostly, most of the Japanese and even Koreans are having a hard time expressing the words with letter R and letter L. Okay, so yun yung and then how to correct it. Okay, so I actually give them syllables. Okay, so like for example, ra and la. Okay, because mistakenly, usually yung words with letter R magiging ginagawa nilang la na sound. Okay, to help them give them like an exercise. Okay, so that's why I usually give. So ra and la, re, le. Okay, so that eventually their tongue will get used to the correct sound of R and L. Okay, ra, la, and then most of them will say la, 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 la. Where's the ra? Where's the R? Okay, so I usually advise them. Okay, so when you pronounce the words with letter R, okay, so you need to roll back your tongue like this. Say R. Okay, for L, push your upper teeth with your tongue. L, L, like that. These are the different demo preparations. Okay, so again, of course, take advantage of the online tools available. Okay? Dictionary.com, thesaurus.com. Online lang naman ito, guys. Okay? So, para hindi ka na mahirapan at magkalisod-lisod, so kailangan mo itong mga tools na ito. Like, for example, most of the questions of the students are actually words. Okay? So, they're not familiar with the words. What is the meaning of this word? Okay? So, dictionary.com and thesaurus.com will really help you. They are your best friends. And then for free conversation, like we have a lot, okay, we have a lot of available um, ESL free conversation topics. Okay, I also made a video about the tools that you can use, okay, especially ESL free conversation topics. Okay, just check out, okay, my videos. Okay, so for ESL free conversation topics, kasi in free talk dapat open-ended questions. Okay? Avoid closed-ended questions na puro yes and no lang yung sasagot ng estudyante. Okay? In your demo, you have to ask. You can ask, a closed-ended, but make sure you immediately, ask a follow-up question. Okay? But as much as possible, dapat open-ended questions. Okay? So, like for example, makikita mo naman yan sa, like for example, mga hobbies niya. Okay? So, he loves to play basketball, for example. Oh, you really love basketball. So who's your favorite basketball player? Okay. And then, oh, what got you interested in playing basketball? So those are open-ended questions na marami silang maisagot. Kasi nga, as much as possible, we need to let the students speak more. So that's why mayroon nga tayong 70-30. So 70% of the whole class dapat estudyante yung nagsasalita. Okay? So wag kang kuda ng kuda. Okay. So limit mo yung sarili mo. If you're very talkative, make always remember the 30%. So it's like enough for asking the question. It's like you are being paid to ask questions here. All right? So again, take advantage of the tools. The basic lesson flow, follow the basic lesson flow. And greet your student according to their, like for example, medyo professional yung estudyante mo. I mean, a business person or nagtatrabaho. Huwag ka naman masyadong napa-kids. Okay, so I'm sorry, kids kasi you need to have a full body resolution. Okay, so nakakapagod magturo ng kids. Okay, so like, even like for example, kahit sa greetings. Okay, so hi, good morning. But for adults, you don't have to do it. Okay, do it natural. Hi, good morning. So by the way, my name is Jacko. I'm gonna be your tutor for today. So how would you like me to call you? So ganun lang. And then pagbata, no, sound, audio, video check. Ang dami talaga. Like, sure. Can you hear me clearly? What about my video? Can you see me clearly? Right? So, hindi mo pwede gawin sa adult yun. Okay. And then, of course, you have to always coordinate with your student. Okay? So, kung ano talaga yung gusto nila. Okay? Not your one. Kasi, pag gusto mo, so he will not be satisfied. Okay? So, whether we like it or not, okay, so we need to follow what they want, okay, and then coordinate always, and then adjust to the student's comprehension level. Okay, malalaman mo naman yan if if a beginner, so onset of the lesson, alam mo na, okay, kasi pag readings pa lang, and then pag introduce pa lang niya sa sarili niya, he will be having a hard time. So malalaman mo if he's an intermediate, a beginner, an advanced. Okay? So, adjust to the student's comprehension level. Pag beginner, speak slowly. Okay? Okay? Pero pag parang native na yung estudyante mo, yeah, okay. Bring it on. Bring it on. Let's get it on. Okay? So, give effective explanations. Okay? Again, dictionary.com and thesaurus.com. Okay. So, para sa akin, mas madali yung thesaurus kasi nga synonyms. So, usually, I tried before giving definition first and then sample sentence. So, they're still having a hard time. But when I started giving them like the synonyms of the word that can be found in thesaurus, uh, thesaurus.com. That's how they say it. Sa akin kasi thesaurus. But thesaurus.com, madali nilang naiintindihan if you will give them the synonym, okay, of the word. Make sure enough yung tama yung synonym ha, basing on the sentence. Kasi may mga synonym na hindi applicable for the sentence. Make sure, just make sure, okay? And then use the chat box effectively, okay? And then correct mistakes but not overcorrect. Kasi sometimes alam mo na nga na nahihirapan na mag-English, correct ka pa ng correct, no? Every word, ng pronunciation, kino-correct mo. Every sentence, kino-correct mo. For you, that's very annoying, di ba? Pag kino-correct ka na lang palagi. So, make sure kung maraming mistakes yung estudyante, yung major na lang yung i-correct mo. Kasi ikaw din ang mahirapan at magkalisod-lisod. Establish rapport and be a good conversationalist. Establish rapport. Okay? So like for example, if your student is a Japanese, during your introduction, you can always say, oh, I like Japanese food. I love sushi, takoyaki, sashimi, ramen, soba, Japanese kimchi, and everything. Okay? So they will be delighted to know that you know something about Japan. Okay? Food and culture. So that's when you establish rapport. Okay? So and be polite to your student as always. Okay? Don't be so arrogant. Okay? So, magpupur talaga yan sila ng ratings. And then, of course, end the class naturally. Huwag kang magmamadali. Okay? So, huwag kang magmamadali to end the class. Well, here in ENGOO, even if mag-overtime na kayo, you still have up to the 28th minute. Okay? So, sacrifice mo na lang yung 3 minutes na rest mo if you have like the next lesson. Okay? So, after the 28th minute, magwo-warning din yan doon sa sa side ng estudyante. Like for example, lumampas na siya ng 25 minutes. Okay? So, mayroong warning on the side on the student. So, they are actually aware of that. Okay? After that, if you pass the demo lesson, congratulations! You are now part of the ENGOO and you will start teaching. Okay? So in teaching, you will be given naman instructions how to do it. Okay? So when you start teaching, na mayroon pang mga requirements na kailangan mo i-submit. Okay? Like your internet speed connection. Okay? Screenshot ng inyong ng computer yung ginagamit mo. And then you will have to attend a tax orientation, okay, an orientation before you start teaching. Andun na lahat, okay? And then I also made a video. I also made a video about, you know what, how to plot your schedules, okay? So how to start teaching. So it's in the description and also in the link up there, okay? So just check it out. Doon ko diniscuss how to do it, how to start. Pag mayroon ka ng account, pwede mo naman i-explore, okay, yung materials. And then, para aware ka kung ano ba yung mga materials, like daily news, conversation, grammar lesson, business lesson, okay? So, ganon. And very important, guys, before you start teaching, make sure you are tagged as beginner. Okay, good for beginners. So, wow, okay, so thank you so much, guys. Again, if you are new to this channel, just, click the subscribe button and of course the notification bell. So ito yung makikita nyo. So this is what you can see in my YouTube channel. And then just, subscribe. And then like this video. And also you can share. And then leave a comment. Okay, if you want a shout out, if you have suggestions or questions, just comment down below. Okay, and also don't forget to follow my Facebook page. Okay, so if you want an intimate talk or messages, like for example, pag nasa interview ka na, so I'm gonna give you some inputs. Okay, doon sa Facebook page ko. So make sure to follow my Facebook page. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. And thank you, by the way, for watching and always looking forward to seeing more of you again here. Alright, in my channel. And that's it for today. And enjoy the rest of your day. See you very soon. Bye-bye for now.